Richard Fitzwilliams is a film and art critic. He is also a public relations consultant, and he joins us live now from London for more. Thank you for being with us on the program. Now, this is the first time in 63 years where we're seeing actors and writers all go on strike at the same time. What impact is this going to have on the sector?
Well, this is going to close down Hollywood. Essentially, the writers' strike had a very substantial effect instantly on some late-night shows on television, and then subsequently it has been closing down a lot of work, especially television. I mean, anticipating it, of course, the studios had been piling up films. This is the last thing that will be affected. But there's absolutely no doubt, if you're looking, for example, at House of Dragons or Gladiator 2 or the next Avatar or Mission Impossible. I mean, this will spread not only in Hollywood, but also, of course, abroad. We saw a clip from that report which showed the solidarity with it, and the strike is absolutely solid, or it's at 90-something% from other stars. I think there's a tremendous amount of sympathy, especially looking at the concerns regarding AI and what streaming services are leading to with actors' pay.
Right, just give us some insight into those concerns that they have, how AI, how streaming services are affecting their livelihoods, and do you think that the unions will eventually be able to strike some sort of deal with these companies?
Well, one of the advantages the unions have is, of course, that so many big stars are supporting them. Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence, Mark Ruffalo, for example, initially, and as we've seen. I mean, it is pretty solid. So far as pay is concerned, the need is for more residuals, the need with the emphasis of streaming services being so influential. What is important is that the actors involved in repeats say do not lose out, which they have been. And the great fear of artificial intelligence, there's no question at all that the negotiations, I think, have got pretty well nowhere, especially given the leaks that we understand. For example, that the studios think that they would have an absolute right to use background supporting performers as and when they wished in future occasions. I mean, that is completely unacceptable because it would show so many of the performers, so many of the actors are not the highly paid stars whose names we know, but are those who would be broadly supporting performers. So essentially, this is a strike not only regarding money now, it's also looking to the future and to safeguard jobs, just as the writers' strike. The writers are very concerned about the possibilities here with AI.
Right, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Richard Fitzwilliams, thank you so much for being with us here on the NewsHour and sharing that analysis with us.